I suppose I should do the video that everyone's been asking me to do for a while. I'm just too lazy. But I got time, so let's do it right now. But first, the intro. Intros are important. Anyway, so a lot of people have been asking me for quite some time to do a gear review. Not consistently, of course, but over time, I've been asked quite a few times to do my loadout or my primary loadout. So that's what we're going to do. First, we're going to start off with my bag. I have an HK Army 35-liter bag. That's my primary gear bag right now. I do have the 75-liter bag, but that one I use for traveling. This bag does everything it needs to do, plus more. It holds everything inside the bag that I need and extra stuff. On the side here, I usually carry spare parts, like I have Polestar O-rings, I have different things for my ESG grips. I have a lot of different spare parts in here. I also carry a speed loader, which I'll show in a second. Carry a mask wipe. I'm old, so a lidocaine patch if I hurt myself. And there's some barrel socks in here. You know what a barrel sock looks like. I don't need to show you that. I carry an Odin with the Blowback Masters High Kappa speed loader. This thing loads High Kappa mags very quickly. So I carry this when I bring my pistol case with me, just in case. And I kind of just put it in this bag in this pocket to dedicate this spot so I don't forget the loader or anything like that. On the other side, I have a bunch of chargers, different types. I have USB-C chargers. I have the old like Samsung type chargers. I have a LiPo charger. A bunch of other stuff on that side. Nothing exciting. In the side pocket, I have a toolkit, which is very important. A bag of BBs that broke open apparently. So that's cool. And a HPA line and regulator in case I need to test something. So let's get on to this first. We're going to go over the bag first, and then we're going to go over the rifle case. Right on top of the bag, my HSA headband. I wear this headband most often than not. I have a lot of other headbands, but those are usually put away or reserved for spares. I wear this is like a Scully. Instead of wearing like a beanie or anything, I get too hot in beanies and sweat too much. I bought this on Amazon. It was like 10 bucks. But I wear this and then put my headband around it just to cover the top of my head. Arm pads. I use the Violence Exalt arm pads. These are the best arm pads that I've owned. They go up to here on me. These are size XLs. But the reason I got size XLs is because when I start sweating, you know, my arms get all sweaty. These have never failed to come right off. They have padding at the wrist for the side of your hand. They have padding here, an adjustable strap for around your forearm, and like I said, that long length. So I love these pads. They're so comfortable, so easy to get off, and I've washed them a few times and they still look great. My chest rig. I carry 3 mags plus one in this little utility pouch. This mag always gets put in my gun. On my chest rig, I do have patches. If you know me, you know I love my patches. A slaughter patch that was gifted to me by a friend of mine. This one stays on my chest. I have one from some good friends of mine who made these patches. Eternal Threads is their company name. I have an Eddie Valiant patch, and I have the HSA Team patch. I usually use EPM1s or EPM1Ss, and then I have the Slaughter mag bands, the Demonics mag band. And the chest rig itself is a speedsoft official chest rig. Speedsoft.es is his website. This is probably one of the most comfortable chest rigs that I've worn. This is also a Speedsoft official utility pouch. I don't see the need in overspending on gear. That suffices. Now I also have the Speedsoft official belt. I wear this belt just to carry a little bit of extra mags, and it gives me a little bit of support in the back area. Again, EPM1s, EPM1Ss with the mag bands, another slaughter patch, and Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirsty patch came out really nice. That was the first patch that they released so far, and I love it. Same thing with the belt. The belt is top tier, and it's half the price of a lot of competitors. I keep my HSA jersey in here, just like my hoodie. My HSA jersey's in here. I don't wear it unless it's a tournament. This one is the basketball style jersey, and I usually wear a short sleeve under it with my arm pads. I don't see a need to wear the long sleeves. I get really uncomfortable. But I do have a long sleeve, but it's upstairs in my closet. And then my tank of choice is this 3645. I like how tight it gets to my shoulder. I put some Planet Eclipse tape around the end just for that added grip so it doesn't slide off my shoulder. HK Army thread protector. These are, a lot of people sleep on these. These will protect your threads. And you really want your threads to work when you try to screw it into your tank, right? I do have other size tanks, but I like the 3645s. And then I have like a ridiculous amount of green gas in here. I think I have like 7 or 8 bottles of green gas and another speed loader for my rifles. I do have spare headbands as well. But as far as the bag goes, I mean, that's pretty much it. Some BBs. I have an extra high kappa nozzle here and some Lilacs barrel refreshers for when you need to clean your barrel. Some of these really crappy BBs can really mess up your barrel, cause you to be inconsistent. So I always like to carry some type of barrel refreshers just to keep that in there. I'll show you what they look like. These are the Lilacs barrel refreshers. So they're like giant Q-tips, but they're much better than that stick and some alcohol that a lot of people use. I much prefer that. So now that we've gone over this, like I said, we'll go over the rifle case. And we're back to the rifle case. But first, something else that's very important, the mask. I have an HK Army mask bag. I love this thing. I've used it traveling, and it keeps really good protection. It has a nice felt lining with this fun fuzzy stuff, whatever you want to call it there. I wear my Dye i5. I have a couple of these, and I also wear an X-Fog on the back. The X-Fog does weigh it down a little bit, but I've never had an issue with my glasses fogging. It runs with 2 tubes that go underneath, and they come up right here. I put them right there so that the fan or the wind, the air, whatever you want to call it, blows directly on my glasses and keeps them from fogging. I do wear a clear lens because it is dark inside of Extreme sometimes, and I have the HK Army GoPro mount for my GoPro Hero 10. I like the i5s, never had an issue with them. I think they're very comfortable. Moving on to the rifles. So inside of my rifle case, this is an actual Pelican that I purchased. Again, I've traveled with this a lot, and it keeps everything protected. Inside the rifle case, my primary is this. This is a G&G body with an AirTac Speed QB Collab 155 carbon upper. It has the red fibers on it. I also have an AirTac Customs aluminum end cap, a Max mag release, an ESG aluminum grip for the Polar Star micro regulator. It has a speed trigger in it that's very tuned, courtesy of me. I have a 155 Type bore barrel. I have a Max, I think that's a Christmas hop that's in there. I'm not too sure. Nope, looks like just a regular hop, but it is a Max hop that's in there. This is my favorite. This is the gun that I turn to every single time. As far as tracers go, I use the PCU Spike tracer. I find it to be the most reliable, the longest lasting. I do have a couple of the Ace-Tech Brighter C's, but I don't usually use them. I just got these from someone. These are the tracer shutoffs. So instead of shake to wake, I had these, if it focuses, 3D printed, so where it'll screw into the Brighter C and shut it off, because you know that when it turns on, it's really hard to turn off unless you have something that can go down there like this. Shuts it off because that beeping is really annoying. I also keep a couple other things inside of my rifle case. I keep a spare AirTac build. This is also a 155, but this is the regular carbon upper, not the Speed QB one, in gloss black. This is a thread protector that they make. Also have an aluminum AirTac Customs end cap. a red max mag release. I have no idea where I got these body pins, but they're cool, and an aluminum ESG with a Polestar micro reg. Both of these guns have F2s in them. I don't know why, I'm just a fan of F2s. I keep a Springer. This is the CZ75 SPO1 Shadow, and it is a Springer. I keep this just for fun. Why not? Everybody needs a Springer. I have a ton of spare batteries. These are both Polestar batteries and regular AEG batteries that are in here. I just keep them all inside of this bag. And then the last thing, besides random miscellaneous amounts of speed loaders or like cool 3D printed items that I've gotten, that's a comb that I've gotten at Extreme, I have this. This is my Jag Arms Scattergun Reaper TS green gas shotgun. It has the PCU tracer on it, PCU shotgun tracer, the aluminum body, because quality. It also has this cool foregrip that I really like because I can put my finger in the front, my hand right here, and it helps with the racking. The primary M4 adapter, this random optic, it's a Lantern Tactical optic that I bought. But this is just my screw around gun. I enjoy just having something that I can play around with. But other than that, that's my stuff. I mean, a lot of people want to see it, but I think it's pretty boring. That's just me. If you guys have any questions about the things that I run, I'm going to do a high kappa video, like showing which high kappas I have at a later time if people want to see it. I do have a spare mask. You can see it dangling there. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now for the outro. One more thing I forgot to show you. In my pubs, or my bag, I always keep this BDU. I got this off Amazon. Most of HSA guys got them. Got my call sign, HSA patch, the other HSA patch, and a Demonics patch on it. This is what we wear for pub play. We don't wear our jerseys for pub play, but this is what we wear for pub play. Very comfortable. Doesn't breathe very well, so I sweat a lot in it, but it is what it is. Forgot to add that in there. Have a great day. Shop at blowbackmasters.com. Use code HSAFIVE for 5% off.